What's good? What's good? We back with the Boxing Clean commercial. Boy CJ Goodfella. One time for the one time. Shout out to the whole Lions Den box community. And apparently there's some belief, and I can put some kind of my 2 cents in with it, with some facts that's behind it. Basically, that there's a report by Dan Rayfield in the chat today. I seen one of the brothers post up on Facebook where I'll screenshot it for a minute so you can see it, and he's claiming that Tyson Fury team told him, which he ain't the most reliable source, but he ain't the most weakest source. Well, members from Fury's management and his team, his coaches, are saying that Fury is balking at the fight. And what I understand balking means, it means that he might renege on this fight. All right? So this fight might not be going on. Eddie Hearn hinted at it in an interview with Nestor Gibbs from the Boxing Voice the other day, that this fight might not happen. So it's growing belief that Fury may be getting cold feet, you know what I'm saying, and that he may pull out the Deontay Wilder fight. Would I be surprised? Absolutely not. I kind of was always kind of tiptoeing and being kind of timid when it came to committing to this fight, because I didn't think he was ready after 2 or 3 fights, or 2 fights. But he talked a good game, and here it is right here. You know, he's answering the question. He said, I think you can make Wilder the favorite, but can Fury win? Sure. But the latest from Fury's team is that he is now apparently balking at the fight. I was told that yesterday by a member of his management team. So apparently, balking is basically saying that, you know, he might not want the fight, and it kind of puts some validity behind that statement. I know they shot the face off at BTS Sports and the BT Towers in the UK, and they did all that grandstanding and stuff. But wasn't this fight venue and all this supposed to be announced this week? Wasn't they supposed to formally announce where the fight was going to take place? November, December, New York, Vegas, and all that other stuff? Well, that didn't happen this week. It didn't happen, and that gives validity to what Dan Rayfield is reporting. I'm saying he's the most thorough source out there. I know some misses that he had, and then what Eddie Hearn is saying. So you have 3 different variables in here. You got reports, Eddie saying that, I'm not sure if it's going to happen, might not happen. Now you got Dan Rayfield saying he heard from a member of his team. And also, you have the fact that they were supposed to announce this fight formally this week, and now it's not being announced. Now, is it possible Fury can get cold feet? Yes. You know, if this is the case, does Tyson Fury become more hated than Anthony Joshua? You know, when it comes to Deontay Wilder supporters and fans? I don't know. Could people understand if Fury pulled out and got cold feet after they did all this? But all I know is this will be another blackout for boxing. This will be a huge letdown for Deontay Wilder. The Brits would have definitely, you know, did him dirty. Very, very dirty. And if I was him, I wouldn't be looking to make no fights with neither one of them after this. Period. It is what it is. I'll be the champ. I'll get to 50-0, break 51-0 with 50 or 40, 50 knockouts. And I just live my life, man. Unless the deal is on my terms and very, very exceptional. If Tyson Fury pulls out, you know what? I wouldn't really have no ill will. I could be angry, you know. I can come out here and throw a tirade and throw an epic rant at him and Anthony Joshua, knowing how much, you know, I feel very, very strongly about them in some really, really explicit ways. I can do that. But at the end of the day, paying a small thing to a giant. You know, you move on. You set your goals to be 51-0 with 50 knockouts. And it is what it is. You can say a lot of things, but it's nothing we already don't know about your average UK Brit fighter. We know this is what they do. Their whole careers, they stay over there and they bum bash and they fight guys they know they can win. And towards the end of their career, after they done milked it, you know, after they done milked their career, then they want to take chances. They want to take chances when the time is right. And I'm not saying that Americans don't do that. It's true. The Americans do that. But the Brits are known for that. They are known to do that. They are known to be fearful. They are known to be scared to come over to America and fight American talent. And what perfect person for Tyson Fury to do that against? Deontay Wilder. You know, the laugh fest is going to be so epic at Wilder and Wilder supporters and Wilder fans. It's going to be epic. We told you Tyson Fury wasn't going to fight him. And all you can do as a supporter of Deontay Wilder, and I am a supporter of Deontay Wilder, is take it on the chops and say, yeah, we was got. But this will never happen again. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm Wilder, no, I'm not giving you no more money. I'm not coming to the UK to fight. I'm not giving you no advantage. You just wasted my time. You the same thing that you swore to be against Anthony Joshua, and that's a punani. And you in that class now, and I will never help you out again. You can never make money with me. And basically what Team Fury and Frank Warren would have done is use Showtime to get Fury more exposure in the United States and probably pay a couple of dollars to get a deal. You know, the rights to put in Fury pocket and Frank Warren pocket. That's what happened. Because you think they would have showed the Pinata fight or Safari fight if they didn't think Tyson Fury would eventually match up against one of their Showtime people and Fury and Joshua and Fury and Deontay Wilder? No. If it was a zero chance of that happening, you know, Showtime wouldn't have wasted in streaming those fights and wasted money and spent money on the rights of those fights. All right, that's a fact. But if you Deontay Wilder, there's no need to go on the epic rant. How you stressed out, how you mad, cussing, you know, embodying how can you say that? Embodying, you know, the illusion or embodying what people believe to be an angry black man, you know, syndrome. Oh, he's an angry black man. You know, he's hateful. He's this and that. But we know the Brits do this. Calzaghe waited till his career. Hatton did the same thing. His brother did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Miguel Kessler did the same. It's the same repetitive shit. Carl Frost did the same thing. It happens. You know, it's just so happened that your rivalry is over there. And no American heavyweight champion has ever went to go chase a dude from the UK or from Britain. Never. You just beat a champion and things will fall into place. You get to 51-0, everybody knows the real story why the fight didn't happen. They were shook, they were scared. You can live with that. But, like I said, I give this validity because of what Dan Rayfield said he heard from the team. Like I said, he's not the most reliable source. What Eddie Hearn is saying, but also what puts it over the top is the fact that they didn't announce the fight this week. I know they did the face-off, and they showed clips of that. It was the greatest face-off Frank Warren ever seen. That was at the BT Towers. But the fight was supposed to be announced this week. A deal was supposed to be in play. It was going to be Vegas or New York. It was a venue. It was November, December. Now, all of a sudden, this fight doesn't happen. The positive, because it's usually always a positive to a situation. The positive is not that Mikey Garcia and Earl Spence will resume their duties to take over their pay-per-view, that this falls apart. It will be no more pay-per-view for Deontay Wilder unless somehow Anthony Joshua and Pavek can have a quick turnaround and fight him at the end of this year. So now a pay-per-view that was slated for 2019 that people wanted to see as well, that started to gain some traction between Mikey and Errol will possibly now happen. And that's the way the energies in the universe balances out. You know, Deontay Wilder is just, you know, cursed. You know what I'm saying? He's not supposed to be here with his lack of experience and lack of technique, what people believe. So people just automatically gravitated to hating him. So that's something to curse that he got to deal with. But y'all know what it is. It's the Boxing Clinic of More. It's your boy CJ Goodfella, one time for the one time. Don't forget to join the new Boycott/Classic Fight Group, where we boycott certain fights and stream them. The first fight we'll be streaming in a group to take the viewership away. It's Danny Garcia taking on Sean Porter. We'll stream that whole card in a group. Only rule, don't share it. Also, as well, we're going to be streaming Classic Fight once a week. And we're going to be voting on which fights we're going to watch as a watch party in the Facebook group. And streaming and having a review from Blast from the Past, all right? But don't forget, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you want to donate, the PayPal link in the description. Y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time. Shout out to the whole LDBC. Bye.